You're good.
One other thing, some Linux distributions, not all, include a daemonize function. It does a lot of the stuff I just did. So it will fork, it will set your default directory, it will close file descriptors. That might be in section 2. Let me try that again. Come on. Let's see if we just look at daemonize. Run in the back. Oh, it's just called daemon. Okay. So the function's called daemon. It's a Unix standard function, but it's not that standard, so be careful. And you tell it 2 flags. Don't change directory, don't close file descriptors. And then it does a lot of stuff for you. And I actually went and looked at the source code for what this function does to help figure out what I need to do when I daemonize. I would not recommend using this function, only because it's not consistently found across distributions. So it's not part of the POSIX standard, and you can't guarantee you're going to have it everywhere you run Linux. So for the additional pain of doing the fork, change directory, close function calls, you know, this is kind of a utility that exists, but it's not consistently found across implementation. And if it's not found across implementations consistently, what would you do in an Auto Tools or CMake world? You would have to supply an implementation, so you would have to roll your own anyway in order to build consistently on multiple systems that may or may not have things you depend on, so, or die, just so you fail to build. So there is a daemon function. It's not recommended to use it unless you're going to consistently write the systems that support it and, you know, go to town. So.
And POSIX is the Portable Operating System Interface, if people were not aware of what that meant.
I was always wondering what that meant.
Yes.
I don't know why they chose IX as interface, but whatever.
And basically what it comes down to it is anything that's POSIX compliant is Unix. That's basically the way it worked. The community decided that about 1990, 91. So that shows that all current existing Unixes, i.e. AIX, Linux, Solaris, everything like that, they're all POSIX compliant, which is why code is portable across. Like what Rick showed, he's doing this on Linux, it would work equivalently well on AIX or Solaris.
And I feel vindicated. Look at this bug on the daemon function. The GNU C library implementation was taken from BSD and does not employ the double fork technique necessary to ensure the resulting daemon process is not a session leader. So if you're not a session leader, you can't have a controlling terminal.
Yeah.
So, and if you open a terminal, which I've never been able to figure out how to do, then that terminal will inadvertently become the controlling terminal for the daemon. So
Seems like a long debated bug.
that is the.
It is.
So even the daemon process, this is another reason not to use it. It doesn't check all the boxes like it should. I feel like because of systemd's behavior, he wasn't forking twice. And if I ask that on some
You should go and ask
channel
him,
something, I'll probably get a good pottering slap down.
Yeah.
Just ask Mike. Well, safe. Normally come to Summit, he's always there and ask him, but Summit's canceled. So.
Really?
So I feel vindicated. I was right. Fork twice. Fork twice, folks.
Session.
What was that?
Canceled 2 seconds.
Right, so that's it. So I just want to make sure we captured that one.